Each day you wake up is an opportunity to build, grow, and nurture the person you're becoming. What you invest your time in today shapes the success and fulfillment you'll experience tomorrow. Now, let me walk you through 10 vital areas that you must intentionally focus on daily if you truly want to live a life of purpose and impact. Each day you wake up is a new opportunity to bring your vision closer to reality. It's not enough to simply have goals. You must clarify and align your actions with a compelling vision for your life. Without a clear vision, you'll find yourself moving in circles, chasing distractions, and reacting to circumstances instead of proactively shaping your future. This is where the power of daily vision work comes into play. You must engage with your vision every single day, refining it, sharpening it, and allowing it to guide your steps. When we talk about clarifying your vision, we're not just talking about abstract dreams or wishes. Vision is far more concrete. It's a vivid picture of the future you're working toward. It encompasses not only what you want to achieve, but who you want to become in the process. Clarifying this vision daily means constantly asking yourself, where am I going? Why am I doing what I do? What impact do I want to have on the world around me? These questions keep your mind focused on your ultimate destination, preventing you from getting lost in the noise of daily life. Let's consider for a moment the importance of writing down your vision. There's a certain magic that happens when you put pen to paper and articulate your deepest desires. Writing your vision out in detail transforms vague ideas into tangible goals. It becomes something you can hold in your hands, read, and review. Each time you revisit your written vision, it becomes more real, more possible. Your mind begins to work on ways to make it happen. The act of writing embeds your vision into your consciousness and plants the seeds for future action. Don't underestimate the power of committing your vision to paper. It's one of the most effective ways to stay anchored to your purpose. But writing down your vision is only the beginning. Every day you need to speak your vision aloud. When you verbalize your goals, you breathe life into them. The words you speak carry power, shaping not only your mindset but the very energy around you. Speaking your vision reinforces your commitment to it. It serves as a daily reminder that what you're working toward is not just a distant possibility but a present reality in the making. It becomes part of your identity. You are no longer just someone hoping for change. You are actively creating it, one day at a time. Engaging with your vision daily also involves a level of flexibility. Life is dynamic, and so should be your vision. As you grow, learn, and experience new things, your vision will naturally evolve. This is a good thing. It shows that you're progressing. Each day, as you reflect on your vision, ask yourself if it still aligns with your highest values and desires. If necessary, make adjustments. Refine the details, broaden the scope, or focus more sharply on a particular aspect. The more clearly you see your future, the more effectively you can work toward it. Another critical aspect of daily vision work is breaking your long-term vision down into actionable steps. A vision that stays stuck in the distant future can feel overwhelming, even unattainable. But when you break it down into smaller, manageable tasks, it becomes much more achievable. Every day, ask yourself, what can I do today that will bring me one step closer to my vision? These actions may seem small, but when done consistently, they add up to significant progress over time. Remember, it's not about making giant leaps overnight. It's about the steady, consistent effort that compounds. Connecting your vision with a sense of purpose is key. A vision without purpose can easily lose momentum. You need to understand not just what you want, but why you want it. Purpose gives meaning to your daily efforts. It fuels your passion and keeps you motivated even when the journey gets tough. When your vision is deeply rooted in your purpose, setbacks and challenges won't derail you because you know the value of what you're working toward. You understand that the obstacles are part of the process, not a reason to quit. Living with a clarified vision also impacts the decisions you make on a daily basis. When your vision is crystal clear, decision-making becomes much easier. You're no longer torn between multiple options because you know exactly what aligns with your long-term goals. Opportunities that don't serve your vision are easier to turn down, and paths that move you closer to it become obvious choices. A clear vision acts as a filter through which you evaluate everything, from the people you associate with to the activities you spend time on. Clarifying your vision daily is one of the most powerful habits you can develop. It keeps you focused, motivated, and aligned with your purpose. Whether through writing, speaking, or reflecting on your vision, make it a non-negotiable part of your daily routine. By doing so, you ensure that every action you take is purposeful, every step forward is intentional, and every day brings you closer to becoming the person you are meant to be. Your vision is the blueprint for your future. Work on it every day, and you will surely see it come to life. Discipline is the foundation upon which every great achievement is built. It's not talent, luck, or even hard work alone that leads to lasting success. It's the ability to maintain discipline, day in and day out, that separates those who achieve their dreams from those who merely dream. Discipline, in its simplest form, is the ability to control your actions, thoughts, and behaviors consistently over time. It's about making the right choices, even when they are difficult, and sticking to the habits that move you closer to your goals. At its core, discipline is about consistency. Success is rarely the result of one big action or a single breakthrough moment. It's the product of small, steady actions repeated over time. Think about it like this: every choice you make, every action you take is like a drop of water hitting a rock. One drop won't make a dent, but over time, those drops can carve through solid stone. This is the power of discipline. When you commit to disciplined action every day, even if those actions seem small or insignificant, they accumulate and eventually create significant results. Now, the challenge with discipline is that it often requires doing things you don't feel like doing. It means getting up early when you'd rather sleep in, pushing yourself to complete tasks even when you're tired, and making sacrifices that may not bring immediate rewards. This is why many people struggle with discipline. It's uncomfortable, and we naturally gravitate toward comfort. But the truth is, comfort doesn't lead to growth. Growth happens when you push beyond your comfort zone, and that requires discipline. The key to building discipline is to start small. Trying to overhaul your entire life in one day is not only unrealistic, but it's also unsustainable. Instead, focus on developing one or two small habits that you can practice consistently. Maybe it's committing to waking up 30 minutes earlier every day, or setting aside 15 minutes each evening to plan the next day. These small habits may seem insignificant at first, but over time, they build the muscle of discipline. The more you practice, the stronger your discipline becomes. Another important aspect of discipline is creating structure in your life. Discipline thrives in environments where there is order and routine. When your day is structured with set times for work, rest, and personal development, it becomes easier to stay disciplined. You don't have to constantly rely on willpower to make the right decisions, because the structure you've created guides your actions. This is why successful people often have morning routines, work schedules, and specific times set aside for personal growth. They understand that structure is essential to maintaining discipline. Discipline is also about holding yourself accountable. It's one thing to set goals or make a plan, but it's another to follow through consistently. Accountability keeps you honest with yourself. It's easy to make excuses when no one is watching, but when you hold yourself accountable, you're less likely to let those excuses slide. One effective way to build accountability is by tracking your progress. Whether it's through journaling, using an app, or simply checking off tasks on a list. Keeping track of your daily actions helps you stay focused and committed to your goals. One of the biggest misconceptions about discipline is that it's about being strict or harsh with yourself. In reality, discipline is an act of self-love. When you're disciplined, you're prioritizing your long-term success and well-being over short-term comfort or pleasure. You're saying, I care enough about my future self to make sacrifices today. This shift in perspective can make discipline feel less like a burden and more like a gift you're giving yourself. You're not depriving yourself, you're investing in a better version of yourself. There will be times when maintaining discipline feels incredibly difficult. You'll face challenges, distractions, and moments of doubt. This is where resilience comes in. Discipline and resilience go hand in hand. Resilience is the ability to bounce back when things don't go as planned, and it's a critical component of staying disciplined. If you have a bad day, miss a workout, or fail to stick to your plan, resilience allows you to get back on track quickly without letting one setback derail your progress. Discipline isn't about being perfect, it's about being persistent. It's also important to reward yourself along the way. Discipline doesn't mean you have to be all work and no play. In fact, incorporating rewards into your routine can help reinforce your discipline. When you achieve a milestone or stick to a habit for a certain period of time, take a moment to celebrate. This doesn't mean you have to indulge in something that sets you back. It can be as simple as taking a break, spending time doing something you enjoy, or reflecting on your progress. These small rewards help keep you motivated and remind you that your hard work is paying off. Discipline is not about punishment or deprivation. It's about creating a life of purpose, productivity, and fulfillment. It's about doing the things that matter even when they're difficult, because you know that they're leading you toward your goals. The more disciplined you are, the more control you have over your life. You stop being reactive, allowing circumstances to dictate your actions, and instead become proactive, shaping your future with intention. Discipline is the bridge between where you are and where you want to be. Build it, strengthen it, and it will carry you to success. Mastering your thoughts is a daily practice that shapes the foundation of everything you do. Thoughts are not just fleeting mental activities, they are powerful forces that dictate your actions, influence your emotions, and create the life you live. The thoughts you hold in your mind over time form your beliefs, and those beliefs in turn determine your behaviors and decisions. Essentially, the quality of your thoughts dictates the quality of your life. The most successful individuals understand this fundamental truth and consciously work on controlling their thoughts to align with their goals and desires. When you think about your day, consider how many thoughts cross your mind. It's estimated that we have thousands of thoughts each day. Most of these thoughts are repetitive, running on autopilot based on past experiences, habitual thinking, and external stimuli. If you're not intentional about what thoughts you entertain, it's easy to let negative, self-defeating, or limiting thoughts dominate your mind. Unfortunately, many people fall into this trap without realizing it, and as a result, they unconsciously create lives filled with unnecessary stress, frustration, and obstacles. To begin mastering your thoughts, the first step is to become aware of them. This may seem simple, but it's one of the most challenging parts of the process. Many people are unaware of the negative or limiting thoughts they constantly replay in their minds. Thoughts like "I'm not good enough," "I can't do this," or "I'm not smart enough" can become ingrained in your subconscious, influencing your actions without you even realizing it. So developing self-awareness is crucial. Start paying attention to the types of thoughts you have throughout the day. Are they mostly positive and empowering, or are they filled with doubt and fear? Once you begin to observe your thoughts, you can start challenging and reframing the negative ones. For example, when a thought like "I always fail at this" comes up, stop and ask yourself, is this really true? Often these limiting thoughts are based on past experiences, but they don't reflect your true potential. You can replace that thought with something more empowering, like "I have learned from my past experiences and I am capable of improving." Reframing your thoughts in a positive light doesn't mean ignoring reality, but it means choosing to focus on solutions and growth rather than limitations and failure. This brings us to the importance of deliberate thinking. Mastering your thoughts is not just about getting rid of negative thoughts, but also about consciously choosing what you think about. Your mind is like a garden. Whatever seeds you plant, whether good or bad, will grow. If you constantly think about problems, fears, or what's wrong in your life, that's what will expand. But if you choose to focus on opportunities, solutions, and what's possible, you start creating a mindset that leads to success. Every morning, take a few moments to set your mental tone for the day. Decide what kind of thoughts you want to focus on, whether it's gratitude, determination, or creativity, and consciously guide your mind throughout the day. Visualization is one of the most powerful techniques to help you master your thoughts. This technique involves vividly imagining the outcomes you desire. as though they have already been achieved. When you visualize success, your mind starts to work toward making that a reality. Your subconscious begins aligning your actions and decisions with the vision you've created. Successful athletes, entrepreneurs, and leaders often use visualization as a tool to focus their thoughts and energy on achieving their goals. It's a way of training your mind to expect success, which leads to more confident actions and better results. Another vital aspect of mastering your thoughts is the practice of gratitude. Gratitude shifts your focus from what you lack to what you have, from what's wrong to what's right. When you cultivate a mindset of gratitude, you begin to notice opportunities and blessings in your life, no matter how small. This positive shift in thinking generates more positive emotions, which fuel positive actions. Gratitude also helps reduce anxiety and stress because it keeps you grounded in the present moment, rather than constantly worrying about the future or dwelling on the past. Your environment plays a significant role in shaping your thoughts as well. The people you spend time with, the media you consume, and the activities you engage in all influence the quality of your thinking. If you're surrounded by negativity, criticism, and doubt, it's much harder to maintain a positive mindset. Therefore, you must be mindful of the people and influences you allow into your life. Choose to spend time with individuals who uplift and inspire you, and limit exposure to negativity as much as possible. You are the average of the 5 people you spend the most time with, so make sure those people encourage growth and positivity. Consistency is key when it comes to mastering your thoughts. It's not enough to practice positive thinking once in a while or to meditate occasionally. Like any other skill, mastering your thoughts requires daily practice. You need to consistently observe, challenge, and direct your thoughts until it becomes a habit. Over time, you'll notice that negative thoughts hold less power over you, and your mind will naturally gravitate toward more positive, empowering thoughts. Mastering your thoughts is an ongoing journey that requires self-awareness, intentional thinking, visualization, gratitude, and consistency. When you learn to control your thoughts, you take control of your life. You become more confident, more focused, and more resilient in the face of challenges. Your thoughts are the seeds of your future. So choose to plant seeds of success, abundance, and growth every day. When you do, you'll find that your life begins to transform in ways you once thought impossible. Mastering your emotions is a fundamental aspect of personal development, one that cannot be overlooked if you wish to live a life of purpose and success. Emotions are incredibly powerful. They can drive you toward success, or if left unchecked, drag you into the depths of failure and despair. The challenge many people face is that they let their emotions control them, rather than learning to manage their emotions consciously. When you allow emotions to dictate your actions, you lose control over your life. However, when you learn to master your emotions, you can make rational decisions, stay focused on your goals, and maintain a sense of inner peace, even in challenging situations. Emotions are natural and inevitable. They arise in response to external stimuli or internal thoughts and beliefs. Whether it's joy, anger, fear, or sadness, emotions are a normal part of the human experience. The issue arises when emotions take over and influence how you react to situations. For example, if you feel anger or frustration, you may react impulsively, saying or doing things you later regret. Or if you're feeling overwhelmed by fear or anxiety, you may avoid taking necessary actions, missing out on opportunities that could have led to personal growth or success. The first step in mastering your emotions is awareness. Just as with thoughts, many people are unaware of how their emotions influence their behavior. Emotional intelligence is the ability to recognize and understand your emotions and the emotions of others. It involves paying attention to how you feel in different situations and how those feelings affect your decisions and actions. Becoming emotionally aware helps you understand what triggers certain emotions and how you typically respond to them. For instance, if you notice that you often feel anxious before a big presentation or meeting, recognizing that pattern allows you to prepare for it mentally and emotionally. Instead of letting anxiety overwhelm you, you can take proactive steps to calm yourself, such as deep breathing, meditation, or positive affirmations. The goal is not to suppress or ignore your emotions, but to understand them and manage them in a way that serves you rather than hinders you. Once you are aware of your emotional patterns, the next step is to develop strategies for emotional regulation. Emotional regulation is the ability to control how you respond to your emotions. This does not mean suppressing how you feel, but rather choosing how to act in response to those feelings. For example, when you feel anger, you have a choice. You can react by lashing out at someone, or you can take a step back, breathe deeply, and respond calmly. The difference between reacting and responding lies in your ability to regulate your emotions. A reaction is often immediate, impulsive, and driven by the intensity of the emotion. A response, on the other hand, is thoughtful, deliberate, and grounded in rational thinking. One powerful way to regulate emotions is through mindfulness. Mindfulness is the practice of staying present in the moment and observing your thoughts and feelings without judgment. When you practice mindfulness, you become more attuned to your emotional state, and you can catch yourself before an emotion escalates. For example, if you feel stress building up, mindfulness allows you to recognize that stress before it turns into full-blown anxiety. By acknowledging the feeling without letting it control you, you can take steps to manage it, perhaps by taking a short break, practicing relaxation techniques, or shifting your focus to a more positive aspect of the situation. Another important aspect of emotional mastery is learning how to channel your emotions into productive actions. Emotions are not inherently bad. Even so-called negative emotions like anger or fear can be powerful motivators when used correctly. For example, anger, when controlled and directed, can fuel your drive to achieve a goal or overcome an obstacle. Fear can be a signal that you are stepping out of your comfort zone and pushing toward growth. The key is to harness the energy of these emotions and use them to propel you forward rather than allowing them to paralyze you. Gratitude is also a powerful tool for managing emotions. When you cultivate a mindset of gratitude, you shift your emotional state from one of lack or dissatisfaction to one of abundance and appreciation. Gratitude helps you focus on what's going right in your life rather than what's going wrong. It reduces feelings of envy, frustration, and resentment because it reminds you of the many blessings you already have. By practicing gratitude daily, you can elevate your emotional state and develop a more positive outlook on life, which in turn helps you manage negative emotions more effectively. It's also crucial to recognize that emotions are contagious. The people you surround yourself with can greatly influence your emotional state. If you're constantly around negative, pessimistic, or overly critical individuals, it can be difficult to maintain a positive emotional state. On the other hand, when you associate with positive, supportive, and encouraging people, their energy can lift you up and help you stay emotionally balanced. Therefore, it's essential to be mindful of your relationships and choose to spend time with people who contribute to your emotional well-being rather than drain it. Mastering your emotions requires practice and patience. It's not something that happens overnight, and there will be times when your emotions get the best of you. The important thing is to keep working on it. Over time, as you develop emotional awareness and learn to regulate your responses, you'll find that you are more in control of your life. You'll be able to handle stressful situations with greater ease, make decisions with clarity, and maintain a sense of inner peace no matter what external circumstances arise. Emotions are a part of life, but they don't have to control you. When you learn to master your emotions, you gain the power to shape your life in a way that aligns with your highest potential. The company you keep has a profound impact on your success, mindset, and overall well-being. As human beings, we are inherently social creatures, and the relationships we form influence us in more ways than we might realize. The people around you, whether family, friends, colleagues, or mentors, can either lift you up, encouraging you to reach new heights, or hold you back, limiting your potential and clouding your vision for the future. That's why it is essential to be intentional about the company you keep and surround yourself with individuals who share your values, support your growth, and inspire you to become the best version of yourself. It is often said that you are the average of the 5 people you spend the most time with. This principle underscores the idea that those closest to you shape your habits, mindset, and behavior. If you are surrounded by people who are complacent, pessimistic, or stuck in negativity, it's only a matter of time before those attitudes begin to rub off on you. On the other hand, if you align yourself with people who are ambitious, positive, and motivated, you will find yourself naturally adopting similar attitudes and behaviors. The influence of your environment is powerful, and that includes the people you allow into your life. One of the key reasons the company you keep is so influential is because of the concept of social proof. Social proof refers to the way we model our behavior based on the actions of those around us. If you see that the people in your circle are consistently striving for excellence, setting goals, and achieving them, you are more likely to follow suit. Their actions serve as a model for your own, and they can inspire you to aim higher and push yourself beyond your comfort zone. Conversely, if you're constantly around people who are content with mediocrity or who make excuses for why they can't succeed, you might find yourself adopting those same limiting beliefs. Another important aspect of the company you keep is accountability. When you surround yourself with individuals who are focused on personal and professional growth, they hold you accountable to your own goals and commitments. They are there to remind you of what you're working toward and to challenge you when you're not living up to your potential. This kind of accountability is crucial because it keeps you on track, especially when things get tough or when you're tempted to give up. True friends and mentors won't let you settle for less than you're capable of. They'll push you to keep going, even when you doubt yourself. At the same time, it's important to recognize that not everyone in your life will have this positive impact. Some people may be well-meaning, but carry negative energy or limiting beliefs that can hinder your growth. These individuals might not intentionally want to hold you back, but their mindset, habits, and worldview can have a draining effect on your own. They might focus on problems rather than solutions, or they may be quick to criticize new ideas or dreams without offering constructive feedback. In these cases, it's important to create boundaries. You don't necessarily have to cut these people out of your life entirely, but you do need to limit the influence they have on your thinking and behavior. When it comes to choosing the right people to surround yourself with, look for individuals who embody the qualities and values you aspire to cultivate in your own life. These are people who are constantly learning, growing, and evolving. They're not afraid to take risks or face challenges, and they're committed to their own personal development. Being around such individuals not only inspires you, but also provides you with valuable insights and lessons that can accelerate your own growth. They have the ability to see the potential in you, even when you can't see it in yourself, and they'll encourage you to stretch beyond what you thought was possible. In addition to motivation and accountability, the right relationships can offer emotional support, especially during difficult times. Life is full of ups and downs, and having a strong support system can make all the difference in how you navigate those challenges. When you're surrounded by people who genuinely care about your well-being, you have a safe space to express your fears, frustrations, and doubts without feeling judged. They'll offer encouragement, guidance, and perspective when you need it most, helping you to maintain a positive mindset even in the face of adversity. It's also important to recognize that relationships are reciprocal. Just as you are influenced by the company you keep, you also have a responsibility to be a positive influence on others. This means that you should strive to be the kind of person who uplifts and encourages those around you. Whether through your words, actions, or mindset, aim to contribute positively to the lives of others. Be the person who inspires growth, fosters accountability, and provides emotional support. When you give in this way, you not only strengthen your relationships, but also create a network of individuals who are all committed to mutual success and well-being. One of the best ways to ensure that you're surrounding yourself with the right people is to continually seek out new connections. Don't be afraid to step outside of your current social circle and meet people who can offer new perspectives, ideas, and opportunities. Networking with individuals from different industries, backgrounds, or cultures can expose you to fresh ways of thinking and open doors to new possibilities. It's important to be proactive in expanding your network and to recognize that growth often comes from stepping into unfamiliar territory. The company you keep is a reflection of the life you want to live. Surround yourself with people who challenge you to grow, who support your dreams, and who bring out the best in you. Be intentional about the relationships you cultivate, and don't be afraid to distance yourself from those who no longer align with your values or goals. When you surround yourself with the right people, you create an environment that nurtures success, fulfillment, and personal growth. And in doing so, you position yourself to live a life of purpose, impact, and achievement. In conclusion, achieving lasting success and fulfillment requires a daily commitment to growth in key areas of your life. You must constantly cultivate your mind, feeding it with positive and enriching thoughts to shape your reality. Mastering your thoughts, emotions, and habits is crucial to remaining focused on your goals and making sound decisions. Moreover, your relationships play a critical role in your journey. Surround yourself with people who uplift, challenge, and inspire you to become the best version of yourself. By working on these areas consistently, you set yourself on the path to realizing your full potential, living with purpose, and creating a life that reflects your highest aspirations. Your daily efforts, choices, and associations will ultimately shape the trajectory of your success and the legacy you leave behind.